get. Samoan Splash could be his signature move. Whoa!
Wow.
There it is.
There it is. Could this be enough to end Jones?
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Here we are for another Tuesday Night Clash. Great matchup here. One-on-one. And his only one-on-one debut. Jones versus the one and only New Guard's Samatamu. Gonna be a great matchup. Go ahead, Eternal.
It's the Night of Talent on Friday night last week. It was an ecstatic event, but leading up to tonight, we saw Friday, NJM won the Warrior Royale. We saw Samatamu completely smash his opponent. Could we see the same outcome here tonight at Tuesday Night Clash? We're getting closer and closer to Wrestling Madness of 2022.
Marcus Johnston, representing the New Day from Honolulu.
The New Guard.
Weighing in at
the New Guard is a great stable.
Pounds, the Samoan Sam Utama.
Wow. Samatamu just looks really focused. Insane. I don't
Sorry
know.
about that, I'm back.
Jones. Look at Jones. Wow.
Weighing in at 175
I like it.
pounds. Jones,
I like it too.
the
Jones looks
Russian
great.
Gladiator.
We saw him come in and make his debut in the Warrior Royale at Night of Talent. This is his first match. One-on-one.
Nobody really had a good time in that Royal Royale because, you've seen a lot of vital big names taken in and out. Some fast, some not so much. But I wouldn't let that linger on anybody.
Wow, you can see this Russian gladiator, Jones, who is a former Teen Wrestling Entertainment superstar, making his one-on-one, actually in-ring one-on-one debut. It's going to be a big match here tonight. I don't know who I could put my money on, just because they're both great superstars.
I'm going to have to go with the Monster Samatamu.
Let's be glad Jones isn't facing up against Trey Masters, the debut killer.
You got that right. Already working the corner.
Wow! Wow! Samatamu is just not making any sort of...
Wow!
Completely just dismembering every part of Jones.
Gonna go for the early pin? What's he setting up for? Samoan Splash?
I'm gonna be honest.
Quick
Wow!
pin.
Could he get the two this quick?
I mean, to be honest, he took a lot of time dragging him around. I wouldn't be surprised he got him to 2. Good kick.
Jones able to knock down the Samoan monster. He reminds me a lot of a wrestler I used to watch growing up in the 2008, 2007 era. He reminds me a lot of the Samoan Bulldozer.
You got that right.
Jones is just trying to take control, but it's hard to take control of a man that's over 300 pounds, and he's just so dominant. We've seen what he did at top of Texas, man. This guy is no joke, and especially
Real
his
deal
trainer,
in the independent.
Nathan Briggs.
Yeah, definitely a real deal in the independent scene.
You can definitely... Wow! The Samoan Monster. What are we supposed to call this guy, other than Sama Tamu?
Anything you would like that has to do with somebody that's gonna end your night relatively fast.
Is there any chance that he knocks him out of the ring?
We'll see.
Wow! That could be it! Could this be it?
I don't think so.
I don't think he's gonna go out this quickly. It looks like Marcus Johnston could come out here and whoop Jones's ass if he wanted to.
Looks like it's a bright, shiny new day. Already feels good.
Have we seen Marcus Johnston make his one-on-one debuts yet?
Not yet. Samoan Splash could be his signature move. Whoa!
Wow.
There it is.
There it is. Could this be enough to end Jones?
Ooh, nick
Not just
of
enough.
it. Nick of
The
time there.
Samoan-
Samoan Splash. Then now, could we be seeing the Samoan Slam? Yep, there it is. Spoke too soon.
I think this is it for Jones. I don't think there's no recovery.
Wow.
Just a complete dominance over the debut of Jones making his one-on-one in-ring debut.
Just absolute monster. The Samoan Monster, I guess is what you could call him. I mean, there's so many things you could call this guy, but I don't see it going any other way. Jones had some highlights in this match, make you really believe in him. But never once did I see a 3 count going out of that. Back-to-back Samoan Splash, Samoan Slam. Just complete and utter domination of a debut here tonight.
Here is your winner, the Samoan Sam
Tamo.
Sama Tamu you could tell that he really didn't even sweat in that match. He completely dominated from the start. I think this guy could really be a contender to face Tommy Ventura for the TWE title down the line.
I agree with that 100%, but what do we got on the card coming up for the night?
Our next match is Brandon Bagby, who made his debut last week, Friday night, facing off against MG Ray.
Could be a good matchup. Shake, rattle, and roll style.
And
Brandon.
another match that I'm excited for is Extreme Austin versus TikTok. TikTok, the leader of the drop, trying to make a bounce back, trying to become the most dominant stable, but trying to work on his solo performance as well. That could be a great matchup too.
We will see after these commercial breaks. We're back. Eternal, would you like to start us off for this matchup?
Welcome to TWE, Talent Wrestling Entertainment. We got such a snack for you guys here in the submission match between MG Ray and Brandon Bagby. I've been so excited to see what Brandon Bagby really brings to the table. You could really say Brandon Bagby brings bad news to the table. And I'm so excited. MG Ray has been fired up. He's just been so great in everything he's done. And we're excited to see what he brings.
making his way to the ring.
I could definitely see the flaming star coming out of Elvis Presley's likeness. Brandon Bagby.
MG Ray.
All right, let's see what he's coming out looking like here. What in the
And his
hell?
opponent from Jackson, Mississippi, weighing in at 292 pounds, Big Bad Brandon.
Yes.
I guess he came out with a whole new attire tonight. Wow. He looks great. I just can't believe it. He came out here focused. Yeah, brought a different attire here tonight.
Well, I guess what's going to go on here, looks like we've got our official grabbing his jacket and pants here. So he's bringing those in the ring for Brandon to put on. Oh, quick breakup. There he goes. He put it on. Here we go. He got it on.
Wow. His hair.
Wow.
I just cannot believe he put that on and put on a wig that quick.
Not very long did it take, did it?
Starting off the match quick as hell. Brandon Bagby.
Visual difference in height there.
Man, Brandon Bagby, you know. Him and Trey Masters, Trey Masters was at Brandon Bagby's wedding.
You
know,
got
I
that
heard.
right.
Wow. What a match we got here tonight. Just so excited of what can escalate in this match. I see this going the distance.
Oh yeah, it's going to go to the very bitter end if you were to put it in boxing terms. All 12 rounds if we're talking old school. I could definitely see it here.
This is going to be a great match here tonight.
It's new. It's very rare that you see submission matches anymore, but these two definitely hold the caliber to be able to do so.
We saw Brandon Bagby in the Royal Warrior Royale, and it was just so crazy to see. And wow, what a match that was. MG Ray actually didn't have a very good night last night, Friday night. You know, he had a good match, won a match, but then went in the Warrior Royale and got eliminated in about 4 seconds, which is the record for TWE. Definitely not a record I would want to hold.
You got it. I don't think anybody wants to hold that record.
Just MG Ray trying to take control. You know, Brandon Bagby has the height and weight difference. It's crazy seeing MG Ray just really try to be so dominant. I see MG Ray facing Sama Tamu sometime down the line. Could this be it?
Don't be kidding us now. That's two different calibers here. You're talking a 10 plus with a 7.5.
Yes, I do think MG Ray's a 10 plus. I just
I
really
definitely
don't.
agree that Sama is a 10 plus. Yes.
Brandon Bagby is just one beast, man. He gets the
Even
ladies
taller than Sama.
Yeah, so he might be a guy you want to see step up and get something. Don't know how it would go, but definitely something that would be interesting. Yes,
This could be it. Trying to lock in the Boston Crab. There it
Could this be
is.
enough?
Boston Crab. I could see MG Ray tapping out to this here. Ooh, just got out of it.
Wow.
Tried to pin, but MG Ray, I don't think you realize what's going on here, buddy.
Who do you got here?
Moonsault.
What do you think's going on here tonight?
I don't know. MG Ray always comes out pretty flashy. Look how much he glows in the ring.
You're completely right.
I don't think they've done enough work on each other, though. Hopefully we see Brandon come out with his one-on-one debut and win us one here. I'm going to give the edge to Brandon.
You know, I gotta give you credit, man.
Just the pure height, size, and weight advantage. You know, MG Ray just a little bit shorter than the average roster. I see Brandon taking this. And I know that doesn't play a big role in a lot of things, but, you know, gotta be confident in what you've been given.
I'm going to honestly have to disagree. I think MG Ray's the guy to go for here.
Down here. Oh, stun. Oh! Quick witted though. Quick spear, not too much behind it though. Definitely not a finishing material.
Hitting the MG Razor?
He is near the ropes. I don't know what he's
Could he be tapping here? Could Brandon be tapping? No.
I don't know if he had to cancel out that move, just realizing Brandon wasn't going to tap to it. Big Superman punch, not as effective as NJM's. Oh, by the hair, by the dreads. Oh!
Wow.
Are we going to see something similar to the Coast to Coast? That's almost the full ring. Dog splash. Can't believe he made it.
Feel the power.
Oh! Just got out of the way. Reverse, go to swing.
Oh no! Could this be?
I think we're going to see it here. This could be the end of the bag spray.
The big Brandon Bagby. Could he be
Brandon Bagpipes? This might get taken out here. That's it. MG Ray destroying him in the submission match on his debut.
Oh, wow.
Coach, MG Ray is quite electric. I don't know why they'd show you the botch in the match where MG Ray decided to not have enough brains in his head to depict that we should not pin in this match. He's got a hell of a lot more athleticism than he does brains when it came to this match here. Not a lot of brains going into it trying to pin in a submission.
Gotta give it to you.
It's a great matchup here, but after commercial break, we will be back here shortly. Thank you. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Extreme Rules. This is insane. And we've got a great matchup for you. Extreme Rules match. Extreme Austin versus TikTok. On his own here tonight in his OG attire.
Is there any way that he could have been removed from the drop?
I don't see that happening. Being the leader, you decide who gets removed. But finding himself solo, not having quite a bit of luck with his group.
You know, I think maybe he should run solo. I feel like he's more of a solo guy. You know what I mean? He's just great, and I just think he has had a rough schedule. But I really think he pulls out a win here tonight. TikTok, he's really explosive. Extreme Austin is great. He's 3-2 now. But you know what I mean? His only two losses being against Travis Stevenson. I don't know.
At 191 pounds.
I agree. We'll find out.
Austin, the X Factor.
Who do you think wins here tonight?
I'm gonna have to give the slight edge to TikTok. Just from the simple fact is he's focused on his team. That's not normal. You don't really see that from him. You see him playing mind games. And with his team by his side, it just helps solidify that. But working on his own here tonight, without the drop members watching in the crowd probably, I'm going to give TikTok the slight edge.
I completely agree with you. I think it's going to be a very close fight. I think it's going to go to the very bitter end. But I just still think TikTok comes out here tonight. And I shouldn't be saying that because I've seen what Extreme Austin is really capable of, being 3-2. But it's just, it really depends on how you show in the ring against certain opponents. We see big superstars getting dethroned by little ones. And by any means, I'm not saying TikTok's a little one. I just think that TikTok is a main event star, just hasn't had the light to shine yet. And wow!
And his opponent
What an attire!
from New York, weighing in at
Bringing back some old school
232
stuff we haven't
pounds.
seen.
Magnificent. Tim
great.
Tom.
TikTok looks great. You can hear the fans cheering for TikTok.
That's
not
normal.
something we usually see. Could TikTok be joining together with the fans? You know, we know Wrestling Madness is coming up this Saturday. Extreme Austrian is set to face Travis Stevenson for the third time. Super excited for Saturday.
Off comes the gear, and the match is ready.
Extreme Austin looks focused.
And here we go. Gear is off and ready to go.
Oh my God!
Completely taken out of the equation there for a second. Back elbow.
TikTok!
TikTok tried to come out fast and hit the wrong guy.
It's not usually something we see here. Is him to attack the referee. The referee could disqualify him, couldn't he? Or is there no disqualification?
Dream rules. Doesn't matter what's happened. They'll send a new... What? A finish already?
A
Clock Tower of Power?
Was it those mind games?
Wow! How did he come out with a finish already?
It looks like he doesn't care. He's gonna still go, and nice hit to the head.
Charge. Right hand.
Showing utterly dominant.
Oh my
Moves
God,
very
and a
nice.
body press.
Wow! It's not usually we see something like this. And reversal from Extreme Austin. This isn't the first time that Extreme Austin beat TikTok, which it was a very lucky match, but Extreme Austin and Nate Lightning beat TikTok and Kid Crush.
Yeah, TikTok on the pinning end of that. Lariat from hell. Hook pin, one. Not enough has been done here.
You can see, I honestly have to say, TikTok has taken advantage and taken control.
Oh, vice grip to that shoulder blade. That's gonna hurt.
Oh, and a reversal.
Coup de grace on the ground. We'll call it a standing coup de grace. Missed
Wow,
that
another
one.
reversal. Can we see another clothesline?
Don't
Oh,
set up for
no.
the...
There it
Oh,
is!
never know.
Oh.
I thought he was setting up for the clock tower of power. And he said,
Ref.
not just yet.
You can see TikTok is still focused, got his mind on the prize, and wow, mind games being shown here tonight. And another reversal. Just
Uh-oh.
constant. Oh, wow.
Athleticism, though.
Could this be enough to put TikTok away?
Ooh, heightened DDT. Going for a weapon, perhaps?
Two great superstars.
Oh
Wow.
my God! He does have a background in some boxing.
You know, we saw him do a great job here so far. It's just, wow, and another DDT.
And he did have an undefeated record when it came to world-class boxing. Up with some pros.
That is very true. He boxed Conor McGregor, which was not televised, but it was a great match. He's not a boxer, but he still won.
Oh yeah, I think he was about 26-0 on the professional scene before he decided to bring it on to wrestling. He had a great career here.
I think that's a lot more impressive than El Numero Uno's wrestling indie scene career of 32-0.
Well, when you're talking about boxing, you know, there's straight to the head, straight to the face. A whole lot different than a full body capacity like this, just playing those mind games. TikTok finding a way in and out every time Extreme
What are
Austin
they
does
doing?
something.
Wow! And mind
That
games!
slap! My God! Underhanded slap didn't quite stop him from that, though. Extreme Austin had enough of the mind game.
You know, one thing I gotta say, Extreme Austin, it has it in the name. He is extreme. He is willing to use weapons. He is willing to use anything to pull out a win on any given night, at any given time.
Just the constant beatdown. Relaying a message. Ooh. Calculated. Kick to the gut. Sunset flip. Canadian Destroyer. On to the outside of the ring.
You can see the little kid in front wearing a Tommy Ventura shirt. There's Jake's dad up in the front, wearing the blue shirt.
Did he bring his uncle this time?
Look, there's Bruce in the front row. Wow. Full match here tonight.
Kendo stick. Oh, big right. Oh, man. That does not feel good, ladies and gentlemen. Let me tell you. Uh-oh.
Could this be
But
enough?
calculated, nothing to pin out here, Austin. What you thinking? Looking like MG Ray in a submission match.
TikTok.
You don't need kick pads for those type of kicks. My God. Standing. Coup de grace, kick to the face. Calculated in reverse. TikTok had it figured out.
You know,
Kendo
seeing
stick.
amount of intensity we have here tonight. TikTok and wow, an elbow to the face, but TikTok says no. I give you one.
Wow,
Oh my
there
God.
he hits it! The Power Hour!
Wow,
Or I'm sorry,
could this
the
be enough?
nick of time. Hit the nick of time. I apologize. He's got 4 moves in his arsenal, and I mixed that one up.
Oh my God. Just the other bit amount of reversal.
Didn't we see another signature finishing move? Getting their way back to the outside of the ring, though.
You know, what did TikTok say?
Oh
coming
my
in
God!
to this match?
2, 3,
Three,
4,
four.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Relentless.
Talk about a receipt. You know, I gotta say, you spoke to TikTok earlier. What did he have to say about coming into this match?
He'd coming out focused, bringing his OG gear. Wanted to remind everybody that although he is still with the drop, he wanted to compete solo to really work on himself. We're really used to seeing him playing those mind games, which he still does. But, it's not very often you see him come out solo without his guys. But he did.
We heard SBO say that NJM was the muscles of the group. I don't know if that's quite the case, you know? I don't know if that's quite the case. TikTok really looks very cut, he looks very ripped, and he looks like a top star athlete.
Oh, definitely. I could definitely see how, when it comes to ruthlessness and just pure dog power, I could see NJM taking that role there as far as the muscle. But again, when you have a sprinter go up against a
The clock tower of
bodybuilder.
power! The clock tower of power! I'm sorry to cut you off.
Oh, you're 100% good. Let's see if this is the finish.
I think it is. I just don't think that anything could stop Extreme Austin from losing here tonight. This is the one that put multiple opponents
There
away.
it is.
There it is. Wow.
Well, like I said, if you were going to put a sprinter up against a bodybuilder and telling him to run a 5K, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. But that's the unique thing about drop, is you don't have to all be the muscle. You don't have to be the brains. You don't have to be the one with wit, which they've all got a split of personalities, a split abilities. TikTok shows you why he's a bundle of pretty much most, if not all of those attributes into one. And you know, maybe that's where we see him lack a little bit. The versatility TikTok has is not unmatched. I don't even think stature of Kid Crush or NJM matches that, regardless of the body type. But I could definitely see how he sees that when you're talking about something in a singular scale. But great to hear.
I gotta give that to completely. I agree with you completely. You know, we have a great match here today. That was a great match. We have another one coming up with Nathan Briggs versus El Numero Uno. Then building up later in the night, Big G versus Trey Masters. And we got some good news. Skull might be in the building here tonight in Chicago, Illinois. We'll catch you after the commercial break.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to TWE Revamped Talent Wrestling Entertainment. We've got a great one here for you tonight. And guess what? Not only a singles debut from the indie scene, but we've got the main event. Before the main event, Nathan Briggs against El Numero Uno on the no holds barred match.
You know, one thing I gotta say.
Chicago, Illinois. Bring in the main event himself, Nathan Briggs.
Hell yeah.
The following contest is a no-holds
Let's go.
match.
Look how focused he looks right
Making his way
now.
to the ring from Amarillo, Texas. Weighing in at 230.
Not only was he a trainer for some of the biggest stars here in TWE, like Travis Stevenson, Trey Masters, and NJM, and Sama Tamu, he created all of those. So he's not
Don't
only
forget Marcus Johnston.
He's not just a great in-ring wrestler. He's just phenomenal.
I mean,
he made so
he
many
has
great
taught
stars.
a lot of stars, and there's more that we don't even have on our roster that we could say.
And I got another one to add to that list, Kid Crush.
Yep, Kid Crush.
The one that dethroned the 3-0 Big G. Broke the streak. Still doing damage here now, which we will see later today. Big G will face the main person on the main event, Trey Masters. El Numero Uno, 1-4. Looking to get his first win here tonight against Nathan Briggs in the main event. I don't see it happening, but it's Tuesday Night Clash.
It's hard to tell. You know, the main event, Nathan Briggs, the trainer, although he's a little bit older on age, it's just hard to say, guys. I mean, Nathan Briggs is Nathan Briggs. The name speaks for himself. He's trained many legends that have made it to the professional scene. But, guys, I don't really see El Numero Uno as much of a high card as he is. I don't see him beating Briggs here tonight.
I gotta disagree with you, Insane, because I feel like Numero Uno actually has the advantage here. Because he's been here before. Yes.
That's exactly right. I gotta give you credit. And you know what? Like we used to say, in the indie scene, El Numero Uno was 32-0, but now he's only 33-4.
Going for that quick hit. Oh.
Wow, one.
I just think that Nathan Briggs has the upper hand. I just gotta disagree with you. I gotta agree with it and say, just because Nathan Briggs is the main event, he can still move around, he can still get on the top.
Oh, those lethal chops you're so used to.
Wow.
Big leg drop. You got to watch out for that stunner. He's made a brand in himself of having that stunner.
You know, one thing I gotta say, is look at his boots. He has a whole new outfit from what we've seen at the Warrior Royale. He looks great.
A little bit more shine to it in there.
One thing he said in the box room when I spoke to Nathan Briggs is he said, I don't give a crap about the Warrior Royale. I didn't really expect to win it. But one thing I do expect is to win a title here.
Already calculating.
Could this be it?
Do we see the stunner? Oh, clothesline from hell missed. El Numero Uno looking for the Hurricane Rana.
And got it.
I don't
Maybe
know,
going
Skull.
up top.
I don't know what to say. You have El Numero Uno, who's looking pretty good here tonight. He's faced and had honestly the hardest schedule out of any
What a
wrestler.
fire comeback.
El Numero Uno has faced the likes of NJM, Tommy Ventura, and Trey Masters.
Oh. I'm gonna follow it up with the back slam. See, this is exactly what I mean. I feel like Nathan Briggs hasn't quite got his footing step, and that's what's gonna cause El Numero Uno to win here tonight.
I think if anything, the only thing that's going to come out of it bad is the pure age here. Wheelbarrow, Bulldog, similar to Extreme Austin. Going for the pin here. Does the main event get pinned? Wow.
Not just yet.
Near fall. That had to be a 2.8.
One thing I really think that Nathan Briggs really has against El Numero Uno is just the amount
Salida del Sol. I think this is it.
Might just be it.
1, 2.
Oh my God. 2.8.999.
Wow. That is just one thing that you don't want to do. You don't want to taunt on Nathan Briggs or he's going to put you down. I'm sorry. I really think Nathan Briggs, whenever you start taunting on him, it's going to completely flip the script. And I think this is what we see here tonight. Don't you agree?
Oh, and he's going to go after the
I
finish.
definitely see that. The raw power and strength. He may not be the highest when it comes to height, but you definitely see raw power here tonight. Going for a big power bomb. Wow!
Outside!
All the way across the ring to the outside.
He's going high.
You don't normally see this with Briggs.
Wow, Briggs is not the type of guy to jump off the rope, but he's
Oh!
here tonight.
Big double action.
In any position.
Elevated.
Oh my gosh.
This ain't gonna end
My
well.
God, you might as well give him a
Stretching
3
him
count
out.
right there. I know he's only stretching him out, but you get a pin down here.
We might have to get up again if we keep getting close to this announcing table.
Oh.
Wow! Oh my God!
Sling
Oh, a
blade.
sling blade. Followed by a drop kick.
I don't know, Skull. The odds of El Numero Uno winning look pretty good here tonight.
That's what I'm saying.
Nathan Briggs being thrown back in the ring. Could El Numero Uno hit his finisher here?
Really be a
Really damaging the arm. Going up top.
You
Could
gotta
this
calculate
be
it, Briggs. Get out of the way!
Ooh.
5-star frog splash. Do we see the end right here?
1, 2.
Kick out.
Oh my
my
God!
Said it before it happened. I just could not see El Numero Uno finishing off Nathan Briggs. Just trying to get in the head. Oh, and a drop kick to the head. Just trying to inflict as much headshot damage as he can. Nathan
Wow,
Briggs,
up relatively fast.
Wow.
Oh, he's heating up.
And here it goes.
Oh, leg sweep.
The main event is fired up.
God.
Main event.
Wow, the stunner!
The stunner is here. I think it's
That's
over.
over. It's over. 1,
2, 3.
There it goes! My God!
What an ending to that
Exactly
match.
like I thought. Wow.
The
Just
main
that
event
fire
is
up
a
right
main
there.
event for a reason. I just cannot believe the amount of intensity that Nathan Briggs just showed upon the crowd here tonight. We got a lot here in attendance, and I don't think anyone but everyone knew and expected Nathan Briggs would come out on top here tonight. What a win. What a way to put the rest of his opponents in the future on notice.
Man, just really, Talent Wrestling Entertainment, TWE revamped, has been the hardest spot for El Numero Uno to make footing in. I mean, everyone on this card has found a way with him, and main event Nathan Briggs is no exception.
We're great to see him tonight. But we have a great triple threat coming after this match with NJN, Nate Lightning, and the Reversal King, Travis Stevenson.
See you after these commercial breaks.
Hi guys, welcome back to TWE Revamped. Right now we're going to be having only a one-on-one match, tables match, because Nate Lightning actually suffered an injury over the weekend, and we didn't want to disappoint y'all with not having a match, so we just did a one-on-one.
Yep,
Yeah,
and
we
we
definitely
see,
didn't want to take away from Nate Lightning, but as though he's not hurt enough and probably could have competed, it was the safe bet, you know, with the organization being so new. They've got great insurance plans and stuff like that, so we're going to go ahead and take the precautionary measures to announce that Nate Lightning's not out for next week, but just precautionary for the night. Our diagnostician, when it came to physical health, let us know that Nate shouldn't compete here tonight, but should be good for next week.
We sure are excited for, he will be here on Saturday night for Wrestling Madness 2022. Now, when it comes to NJM and Travis Stevenson, we have two completely great calibers of superstars, I'm sorry. NJM, 2022 Warrior Royale TWE winner, and Travis Stevenson, who actually defeated NJM in the undisputed title ladder match.
Right.
This title is not on the line, though, I must add.
Yeah, no, you got to think, if NJM wins here, it's a good starting point to maybe get a number one contendership for that title.
And also, don't we forget, Warrior Royale winners of TWE get to face the TWE World Champion at Wrestling Madness.
And just look at that champion.
And his opponent from
Look at the young
Amarillo,
buck
Texas,
on his shirt. It's grown into such a massive, unique person. And, you know, to be quite honest, Reversal King, we all like to call him that. But undisputed champion.
One thing that Travis Stevenson said to me before this match, he was just saying, I'm the undisputed champion. You know what I mean? There's nothing else to say. I will take on anybody who wants to challenge me for my title. My match here tonight is not for the title, but it gladly could be. But you know what they say, you gotta listen to the books. So it's not on the title here tonight.
I agree. Well, jumping into this here, Eternal, talk to us a little bit why NJM came out by himself. You've seen TikTok come out by himself. I mean, is there any sort of rhyme or reason to that? I mean...
You know, I honestly could speak on that, but one thing that I find fairly odd here tonight is Kid Crush doesn't have a spot on the card. And we obviously saw maybe there could have been some tension after the Warrior Royale. We saw that TikTok got eliminated by Kid Crush, who was, TikTok actually just almost walked out of the ropes for that match. So let Kid Crush eliminate him. But Kid Crush went up to eliminate 6 people that night, and NJM just pretty much took the win. Threw Kid Crush out and stole the win. I mean, I'm not going to say he completely stole it, but, you know, I think if you're a part of a stable that strong, you let the man who's earned the win. But we saw how it ended, and we saw how it escalated. So it's a great chance for NJM to face Tommy Ventura for the title Saturday night at Wrestling Madness 2022.
I agree with that. I believe we could potentially see NJM and Dominating Factor find a way to beat the champion. Definitely has the stature to. Just a great competitor alike. Maybe there was some sort of tension between him and Kid Crush. Maybe they're just focusing on each other one-on-one. I know that's what TikTok talked about earlier, is just trying to find his way back into the solo interest of things. Not dropping the drop, but just flying solo as far as one-on-ones go without anybody by his side, so he could really focus on his match and see how he does without any outside interference. And that's the calm and calculated personality that we know TikTok to so have. And that leads us into the conversation. I know SPO talked about how NJM is the muscle, while TikTok is the brains, and Kid Crush is the heart. Let's talk about what you would label each of one of those members. And could they maybe multiply and stack some of the same roles just in different ways? Travis Stevenson definitely taking advantage here. So we need to get on that match. Talk about that.
That is it.
Wow.
That wraps it up. Travis Stevenson ending the match fairly quickly.
Travis just
Tommy Ventura at
just
least going up for the match at Wrestling Madness on Saturday night.
I mean, I don't even know. I didn't even get into our conversation. I didn't think it was going to end that fast. But Travis just found a way to take a win. Quick spine buster on top of the table. But talk to me a little bit about those labels, because NJM still does have an avenue to meet the champion, Tommy Ventura. Talk to me a little bit about those labels, but definitely don't undermine Travis's win here tonight. Skull, you want to start?
Yeah, I'll start. I feel like, I kind of agree with Espino a little bit on how MJM is kind of the muscle of the group, but I don't think he's very, let's just say, level-headed, as you would say.
I got you.
He's not very, he's hot-tempered.
Right.
And I would definitely agree with you.
Whenever he goes off, he doesn't think, he just sees red and just goes.
But that's when you see the most brutality out of him. I guess that probably took him by surprise here tonight with Travis. Relatively quick win.
Yeah, he's definitely not going to be happy about this one.
Yeah,
but what do you think here, Eternal?
I wouldn't quite say NJM is fully the muscle of the group. I think they're all three a fair share of muscle. But if you could put it more in simplistic terms, I think MJM is the most egotistical. I don't think he's the full control of the leadership role yet. But I do think NJM is, like you said, a lot more hot-headed. TikTok will definitely be the guy to keep composure the most. And Crush is the one to keep them all together. So I think that just sums it up the most.
Yeah.
Right. I definitely agree about that. I definitely see them sharing the muscle card as far as it goes. Just the pure scrappiness, the professional level ability, and boxing skills that TikTok holds. And a great stature himself definitely could lead muscle in a different avenue. Maybe a fair share between comparing the likes of, let's say, a street fighter and a profound boxer. I could definitely see how NJM gets down and dirty, just like a Wolverine sees red and scraps, while a boxer thinks about every next move and how they're going to use it. A bar fight versus a squared circle of this such or an octagon. TikTok holds that.
Thing. Go on.
I'm sorry, Eternal. I just wanted to add one thing. Don't discredit Kid Crush. I mean, he's part of the group for a reason. I feel like he is one that kind of keeps them together, gets them on the same page.
Oh, yeah. Definitely. When you put that many alphas together in one group, it's kind of hard to see how they might clash heads. And Kid Crush, had been on his own for a long time before he joined the drop. And there was two. And fair share of bumps and bruises down the road. But Kid Crush shows you how to keep these two guys together. And I don't think we see the end of the drop. I think we're just seeing a little bit of a break, and we could see him back here next week.
I completely agree, but I must end this match going on a commercial break by saying we're going to see a great event on Saturday night. Travis Stevenson will be facing off against Extreme Austin, who will be putting his career on the line to finally, hopefully, get a win over Travis Stevenson.
All right, we will see you guys after these commercial breaks. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We've got Tommy Ventura versus Chuck Lee and Mega Meat in a handicap 1v2 tag match. Could the champion be dethroned of his undefeated streak like his brother, continuing a strong suit? Could we ever see those two go up against each other? Who knows? But right now, the two barbaric killers, Chuck Lee and Mega Meat, looking to make a difference here tonight.
One thing I gotta say, Mega Meat is he's a great superstar. I haven't seen him yet in TWE, but we do know he's definitely something that's stronger than usual. But Tommy Ventura, man, if he loses here tonight, it would definitely be demeaning to his undefeated streak and the NJM versus Tommy Ventura main event on Saturday night at Wrestling Madness.
I agree.
There he is, the TWE World Champion. It doesn't get any better than that. You know, him and his brother just both have dominance over the TWE.
Introducing first,
I mean, let's talk about it here. There's many brothers out there that are very dominant in very many vast amounts of sports. You could just bring up, you know, the Watt brothers from the NFL. You could talk about the Manning brothers in the NFL. You could talk about the Diggs brothers in the NFL. And there's many more, you know, companies alike that have dominant just species in their bloodline. And, you know, this is no shy attempt away from a dominant bloodline when it comes to that family here. But could the champion beat a team of two ruthless killers?
You know, I know this match
hard to say.
I know this match is really exciting. We see him face off against two people. But, you know, the main event on Friday Night War coming up, Trey Masters is actually going to face his brother, Tommy Ventura. So that's going to be a great main event on Friday Night War.
Now, is this all speculation, or is this something that we can actually see?
This is an official match on Friday Night War. I'm so excited for it. It's a great main event.
From New York, weighing in at 152 pounds, the Butcher, Chuck Lee.
Wow, Chuck Lee. You know, if he stands up to you, would you be intimidated? I sure would.
Definitely not. At a whole 5'2", I'm not sure anybody should.
Chuck Lee, just a monster. Among the calibers of Big G. And,
you know, if you're comparing them to, you know, the likeness of shrimp, I could definitely agree. Some of the biggest packs of shrimp.
What could you say about Megameat? I heard he's a monster. I heard he's just along the lines of.
I heard he is a legitimate monster. Size of one as well. We'll find out right here.
Saying if Tommy Ventura wins here tonight, do you think Chuck Lee's going to be the weak link?
I definitely agree, because look at the size of that man.
He's about the same size as Samatamu, would you say? Brandon
I
Bagby?
think so.
Wow. I would not be in the ring with that guy, I'll tell you that this much. Tommy Ventura is one brave guy to be facing off against two monsters here tonight.
I'd definitely love to whip Megameat's ass, but you know, he definitely could give Tommy Ventura a run for his money.
I completely agree with you. I don't think you would be able to whoop his ass, but we'll have a good match here tonight. Excited for Tuesday Night Clash and what it brings. A nice block. But Chuck Lee trying to take advantage. Oh my God, and a Hurricane Rana to start off the match. Tommy Ventura is taking a beating quickly. Ref telling Chuck Lee to get down.
Frog splash.
Wow.
You gotta come out hot, though, when you're going against the champ.
Wow, just hasn't been able to do anything here tonight. Tommy Ventura is just...
Big Bulldog! Not gonna see a pin? Wow!
Oh my God!
He's gonna allow the monster to handle it.
So is, wow!
Whoa!
Oh my God!
Calculated! Head drop scissors.
You can see Tommy Ventura just trying to bounce back after Chuck Lee just landed so many great moves on him.
I knew the champ was gonna come out like a fire engine, you know, going to put out a fire, but I gotta tell you, he came out a little bit slower, but he's already starting to regain that momentum. that you just know he has.
Throwing him almost outside of the ring. Not fully. Oh, and a reversal by Chuck Lee. Tom even tried.
Wow, using the hair to advantage.
Wow, could he be going for a pin this quick? Yes, sir. One. Wow. Going for a pin that early. Not something we usually see by the champion. Must be really confident in his abilities. Oh, wow, and a headbutt. Tearing up the crowd. Yes, sir. This is impressive to see by the champion. Trying to take control of the match quickly, trying to end it quickly, and trying not to be bothered by being a 1v2 match.
Yeah, I don't care what the numbers look like. Math is math, and any time there's more than you in any circumstance. I don't care if it's 1 on 2, 1 on 5, 1 on 10, a million on 1. You're at a significant disadvantage regardless. The weight, height, the size, the muscle, the skill. If you're outnumbered, it's just common math. You're at a disadvantage. I don't care how good you are if Osama Tamu's standing out there. Regardless of how good.
One. You know, it just doesn't seem Mega Meat has a human mind. He's just not helping Chuck Lee in those moments he's getting pinned. So that could be crucial for Chuck Lee in the future. Oh my God, just causing damage to the neck and mouth.
Whoa!
Wow! Wow! I just can't believe it. He
Drop kick to the ref.
Goodness me, a mistake by Chuck Lee. I think this could cost him.
Sling blade. Did he think it was a run-in?
Wow. Chuck
Gonna give
Lee.
it to Mega Beat.
There's damage to the elbow. One thing you don't want to see is the submission that can make the champion tap out. Sure would be something you don't want to see. And a reversal!
Overhand rights. Big elbow to the back. Getting him set up on the outside. Getting him on the ropes. What's going on here? Lariat.
Clothesline.
Going for the pin. 1, 2. Broken it up by Chuck Lee.
Chuck Lee is just a menace. And you're going to have to get him
Out of the
here.
ring he goes, just like a little peasant mosquito.
Out of nowhere. Just bites you on the butt.
That's what you got to do to the annoyance. But could he be considered a respective annoyance?
I know a couple things about that myself. Shout out to Kyle. Could he put away? Oh my God, the drop of destiny this quick. One thing you got to do, and he's going for the pin. 1, 2.
Chuck Lee not doing anything about it this time. Mega Meat has got death on his mind, though.
Wow, just causing punishment to the monster. You know, one thing that Chuck Lee did at the start of the match, hitting the ref, something we have not seen yet here at TWE.
Irish whip to the corner. Tried to get him. Calculated. Mega Meat. Wow. Mangling just biting the arm.
Reversal.
He was just biting his wrist.
Chuck Lee, the menace, is back in.
Did you see him just trying to, I don't know, cannibalize that wrist?
Oh my
Kick to the
God,
gut. Big
nice
overhand
reversal.
right. Got to take advantage here, champ.
Wow, and a nice slam. Could
Going
this
for
be
the
enough
pin.
to put away Chuck Lee the Menace?
Mega Meat's got nothing but death on his mind. Wow! I can't believe Chuck Lee kicked out of that one. With raw power and raw strength.
Could this be it for Chuck Lee? Like I said, Mega Meat probably doesn't have the brain power of a normal human, but Chuck Lee has murder on his mind. And could this be it?
Oh, looked like he was setting up for the dagger's edge.
Wow! Could we see the kick of execution by Tommy Ventura?
Wow, working her up into that corner. Tag team move. Gonna happen. Wow! Big uppercut to the gut. Chuck Lee's out of here. Mega Meat's in. Pure raw strength. Build across the ring. Going for the pin.
Could this be it to put Tommy Ventura away? Sure would be disappointing seeing the champion lose before the main event at Wrestling Madness on Saturday night.
Mega Meat has something on his mind. Not a whole lot sure of what it is. Whoa!
Could this be it?
Oh no, but taking re-advantage. Uh-oh. Wow!
Damage to the chest.
That's gotta be it.
Getting
If
the
we
minutes
see the
back
dagger's
in-
edge, Chuck Lee could have the win here. Just gonna try to make with what Mega Meat's done. Champ, not done fighting yet.
Could this be
Wow.
put away?
Big back body drop.
Going for another time. Wow. And the kick of execution. Could this be it to put out Mega Meat? Wow. Cannot believe it. Could this be it? For the count, Chuck Lee, the little menace from hell.
Throw him out.
The drop of destiny. Oh my God.
Gotta finish it here. One more move and you gotta get the pin in. Big overhand right. Elbow to the back. Could we see it? Hell of a slam. Get him in the center of the ring. Pin him. You've got to do something. He's too close to the ropes. Ref doesn't think so, though. 1, 2, 3. The champ will retain his streak here. Tuesday Night Clash, Chicago, Illinois. The Killers had every bit of advantage here tonight. Really had the upper hand, most of it. Tommy Ventura just found a way.
I just think this match really isn't on Mega Meat. I just think Chuck Lee was just really not being the best that he could be. I think Chuck Lee really costed them the match here tonight.
I agree.
I hate to place the blame, but I just think Mega Meat literally took control for most of the match.
Here is your winner, the American Dream, Tommy Ventura.
Well, there you have it, folks. Tommy Ventura with a win on the books one more time. How long can he retain that before he drops it? Better yet, how long does Trey Masters hold his? We'll find out.
And
With
like I
a
said,
great matchup, only one can win. Tommy Ventura or Trey Masters at Night of Talent, correct?
no, Friday Night War, Night of Talent was great. It was a great event. But facing up for Wrestling Madness, Friday Night War, we'll see Tommy Ventura face off against Trey Masters. It's going to be a great match. So excited to see. But now we are getting to our main event. We'll see you guys soon.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We just seen a brutal back and forth bout between the champ Tommy Ventura, dang near dethroned by Chuck Lee and Mega Meat on his debut, but luckily Tommy Ventura pulled it off. We've got the main event, Big G, the man-made monster, versus the face of the company, Talent Wrestling Entertainment's very own Trey Masters.
I just don't know what to say, man. I'm at a loss for words by that ending. I just cannot believe the way that it ended. And, you know, and I saw that Skull had a lot of anticipation for that match. We just saw Chuck Lee just coming in and out, man. Really just showing and keeping that match close. But Tommy Ventura hit about two kick of executions. Had Mega Meat out, but Chuck Lee just almost stole the win there.
Yes.
Dagger's Edge.
Exactly. That's what I was going to say. For a second, I'm not going to lie, I thought that Tommy Ventura was done for.
I agree. Chuck Lee just showed you how fast and quick-witted he could be.
He's not as dumb as he looks, let me tell you.
You know, we saw Big G start off a big 3-0. But here we are tonight. He stands at 3-2. Could he hit the gutter and finish off the undefeated Trey Masters?
We're going to find out here tonight.
And here he comes, the face of TWE, Talent Wrestling Entertainment. Revamp.
Bringing the fans, standing up.
From New York, weighing in at
Hyping up the crowd.
232 pounds, illustrious
Trey Masters.
Oh my gosh. Look. Just look at this man. Streaks are gonna... Who do you got your prediction on, Insane? I'm sorry?
It's very hard to tell, you know, with coming off a great undefeated record. Trey Masters is on a very good run. Definitely could say he's just of the likes of Tommy Ventura, but Big G, the man-made monster, could win any bout at any time. Just a pure rage and black he sees phasing into these matches. He's built for these. But Trey Masters has the experience, but has that raw power we talked about.
Oh my gosh,
Big G.
The gate strong.
But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to give the slight edge to Big G here, just because the pure power. Trey Masters is got experience in these bouts, but I'm going to give Big G the odds here tonight, just by 1 to 2%. So what do you think, Eternal?
You know, I gotta give credit to Trey Masters. That's who I'm gonna be going for tonight, who I think is gonna pull out the win. Just because he's at a big 5-0. You know, he's one win behind Tommy Ventura, like you said. I think they're all in the same caliber, and I just think he keeps the streak going. It's just the only logical thing and technical thing that I can really say is put Trey Masters above Big G at this point. Big G is on a losing streak of 2, starting with Kid Crush, someone who Trey Masters completely manhandled, and Tommy Ventura also manhandled. So I see Trey Masters taking the win here tonight. It's a great main event by, you know what I mean, and getting the fans hyped up. This is why he is the face of the company. Just seeing him completely dominate against the man-made monster. Sorry, Skull, go ahead.
No, you're fine. I was just going to say, I wouldn't do too many more of that, because turn your back for 1 second and Big G will make you regret it.
I completely agree with you here tonight.
Oh, right into the
Steel steps. Could we take a glimpse into the photo booth where Trey Masters hit his signature? Or hell, could we see the highlight reel on the outside? Right here. Big crossbody!
Ooh. Just really punishing Big G right now. I think he needs to get back in the ring. Oh, Big G with the reversal.
Oh, big spine buster.
Oh my, actually, I think I saw Trey Masters hit his head on the steps a little bit.
Wow.
So he's dazed right now.
Big G taking a little rest.
Needs a little time to recollect. Full Nelson.
Wow.
You know,
just the pure expertise back into those steel steps.
You know, one thing I do gotta say, we have a new promotion on TWE, a new weekly show, Wednesday Night Prime. We'll be seeing some new superstars make their debut on the new show.
Oh, and throwing
taste of his own medicine. Yeah, I definitely agree. The thing about that is, remember, Any stars can show up in any promotion at any time, but stay tuned. We're darn near recording
really
almost
showing
any
up.
day of the week.
Yeah.
It really shows why TWE on all shows are going to have great superstars. One that I'm really excited for that was a leak, so we're going to go ahead and say it. Jonathan the Tank Green makes his debut, tomorrow night on Wednesday Night Prime.
Look at the
really
power
excited.
of Big G. I'm sorry to interrupt you, Internal, but look at the power.
The meat grinder! Or is that the gutter?
That's neither nor. It looks like he took TikTok's clock tower power. Might be a fan. Trying to wrench in that arm bar.
Could this be enough to put him away?
Oh.
Oh, and the skill and expertise.
Oh.
Trey Masters. You know what I mean?
Mine done enough injury to the arm, though.
What do we see here?
You know, one thing that I asked Trey Masters why he wears that attire. And he
Oh,
said
wow.
to me, when I asked him, he said that's the first ever attire he had when he performed in the indie scene.
Yeah, I see that. Quick pin.
Pin. One.
Oh, not
even
enough.
Not even a 2 count for the big man.
Expertise
Oh my
versus
gosh.
raw power.
Oh,
Did we?
Wait, what? I think
What
What's that song? What is
is
that
going
song?
on here?
What is
Whoa.
that song? Is someone... Oh!
My God, do we see
What?
the Austin Black? Are we seeing Austin Black make his debut here? Wait, what?
It's Bobby Lashley! Oh my God! It is Bobby Lashley!
Oh my
Wow! Bobby Lashley! Get it out of here! Could this be
Oh my
it? I cannot believe it! He still kicks out! Bobby Lashley made an appearance here tonight! Wow!
Oh
I
my
just
God.
cannot believe it. Bobby Lashley, oh my God, when he posted on Twitter that he was going to make a secret entrance, I didn't think it was going to be for this company.
Oh my God, the director's cut!
Could he be done? 2, 3,
Wow.
and he still wins. Defied the
Hit the
odds.
director's cut.
Could we see Trey Masters face off against Bobby Lashley at Wrestling Mat? I think we could. I think we could. What do you
I don't know
say,
what the
Sam?
hell that was all about. But I've got to say, wow.
I think we.
I
I think
thought he
he
was still
faces.
in contract with the people up at New York.
Well, who knows? We might see him face off at Wrestling Madness. Wow.
We saw Trey Masters hit the photo booth there, that signature move, and then that eventually led to that random run-in by Bobby Lashley, and ended off the night with a director's cut, very similar to the Dagger's Edge.
Masters.
I'm just still in disbelief. I cannot believe Bobby Lashley made an appearance here tonight.
And even hit a finishing move. What do we call that there, Skull?
I think it's called the Dominator.
The
I
Dominator.
cannot believe it. Trey Masters still manages to pull a win here tonight. This is why he is at the main event here tonight. Now, it kind of gets me excited. Maybe Bobby Lashley could have a match here at Wrestling Madness on Saturday night. Tune in to find out. We'll see you guys on Wednesday Night Prime tomorrow.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is Insane. Signing out with Skull and Eternal. Thank you for joining. And hopefully, we'll see Espio in the next one.